Hello, hello, hello. I'd like to talk about something really important tonight. And it's just a word that God had on my heart. God has been talking to me for this past month about something about basically about the flesh. And it sounds like living life. I feel like a lot of people right now are kind of frustrated, like spiritually, mentally, emotionally, they're frustrated. Like if you're like at the age of 20, if you're like 25, 26, not 25, if you're 26, 27, 28 and up, like you have the right to be frustrated with stuff that's been happening in your life since 16, 17, 18 and going up to your age. Like if you're under 25, like you're kind of now getting into it, but you're not to age to be frustrated really. Not even 28, 29, but at least like 30, 35, like going on to 30s. And has been areas in your life where you keep butting with people and you find that there's a nerve, this spiritual nerve or mental, emotional nerve is keep being struck over and over and over. And it feels like you're frustrated, like why do I keep hurting in this area over and over and over with the same type of person? Why do I keep getting stuck in the same type of pattern? Why do I keep going into this? Doesn't matter what way I try to evade. Doesn't matter what way I try to outthink. It just feels like I'm just stuck in this area, the same nerve, the same area, it's hurting the same way. And some people, God's telling me out of my heart that some people are feeling frustrated to the point where you're coming off a little don't care-ish and you're gonna lash out and you're gonna do something about it. And this is just a fair warning before you go into God of War mode in the last days, so to speak. Kratos mode where you can chop up chaos blades and thing and get crazy, or you think you're gonna destroy people or get frustrated. What God's trying to say is, through me, what God is saying is that you can miss a blessing in your life. You understand? You become paranoid with the same pattern, and you can miss a blessing in your life because you're frustrated. So God is just, this is just a heed warning to don't miss a blessing in your life. Don't curse your own mind and feed your mind from negative thoughts because you'll miss a blessing. You understand? Don't be like Saul in the Bible. Saul was a character. You're not a Christian. Saul was a character that God used to run a kingdom. And Saul had a problem with King David, who was a young warrior. He was a fighter. And Saul was just prideful, full of himself. And because of his pride, he had an issue with King David. No one else in the kingdom but King David. And that's something that he should have dealt with before he got into the ministry. And because of his hatred, nothing wrong with King David, but because of his hatred, and God had to test King David in certain areas, he almost caused him to die. King David almost killed him. So I'm saying that in these times, don't be frustrated with people because they have more power than you. Your enemies have more power than you. They can destroy you. So whoever you have a problem with can end up destroying you and hurting you. Or you can miss a serious blessing in life, something that could edify and add to your life because you're frustrated. So this is just a warning to it's okay to be upset. It's okay to lash out. It's okay not to take crap. But in these times, it's not good to live by the flesh and say you don't care, you're not going back because whatever you hate is coming right back in your face again. And if they're upset, they have power, they're going to destroy you. You can talk cute and pretty, but you vex. Whoever you got a problem with will destroy you. And I was on that brink too. I was on that. I'm a victim of that. I've had to relax and be in a quiet place with God. Because I'm 28 years old, I have the right to be frustrated with certain things. Things are not even my fault. The same pattern over and over, same foolishness overtaking foolishness over and over again. So I understand that. I feel a lot of people are getting frustrated. That nerve is being struck over and over and over again. Understand that in life, 80% of the reason what you go through is you, 20% is the other person. If you do a lot of introspection, you realize that you are mainly the issue, not the other person. It's you. If everyone was to look in themselves, they realize that you are the mainly problem, not the other person. So this is just a warning and also a word from God to sharpen yourselves. Don't live by the flesh. You understand? Don't live by the flesh. Do not live by the flesh. Don't get frustrated because you ain't really live a whole life yet. You ain't even 50. You have the right to be, but don't go into it. Don't give in. Heed my words. Stay blessed.